Check 1, 2. Test, test, test. They have the music incredibly loud here today. 1, 2. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm going to turn this off so I don't get busted for playing music.
KACA.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available.
That was our sound, John. Were you okay? And let's see, we have about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Very good, thank you, appreciate it. Got about a minute and a half to the pregame open. Okay, it's time for the Preston Lady Indians pregame show to start in 30 seconds from Mark. And the pregame show will come up here in 20 seconds from Mark. Hopefully the Lady Indians have a good game today. 10 seconds pregame open in Mark. And this will be your final time check. Pregame open 5 seconds from Mark. This is the Preston Lady Indian pregame show. Coming up, we'll get you ready for tonight's game. We'll visit with the coach, have a look at the pregame stats, and take a look at the keys to tonight's game. The pregame show is brought to you by Preston Dental Care. When better oral health is your goal, call Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. Strive for excellence. Settle for perfection. And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, as we welcome you inside the pits here in Pocatello as the Preston Indians again will take the floor tonight as they get their first look of the year at the Pocatello Thunder. They've gone under a new name now as the school board decided to move away from the moniker of the Indians, and they have developed the new name called the Thunder as we get our first look at the new Thunder nickname and logos here tonight. for Preston, losing all 6 sets of their tri-match on Tuesday against Shelley and Rigby. Although the showing wasn't too bad all in all, considering the fact that Preston had only dressed 8 people because of various injuries and illnesses. But they get some of those people back tonight on a limited basis, as we'll talk to Carrasca Haskell in just a few minutes, and we'll ask her more about what is happening as far as the health and overall availability of some of the players as we make our way into tonight's opening match of district play for the Indians. That's right, district play starts here tonight. It's the first time they get to see Pocatello on the regular season. They'll come back to Preston later on, and of course, in about 10 days' time from now, it will be a Century playing at Preston as well, as we'll get our first look at Century coming up in about 10 days or so. So we'll take a time out here. When we come back, we'll visit with the coach, Carrasca Haskell. We'll find out her reaction to the tri-matches the other night over in Shelley, and we'll talk about the availability of some of the players, and we'll do all that as we continue right after this.
KACH, my local radio.
We all have those times when we need to see someone due to oral pain or discomfort. That is when you need to see Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. When it comes to the health of your teeth, we should always strive for perfection and settle for excellence. Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care is the comfortable and professional general dentist that we all need from time to time. Contact Preston Dental Care today and make an appointment. Call 852-3700. That's 852-3700. Take the first step to healthier teeth and gums. Call Preston Dental Care, 208-852-3700.
When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
West Motor Company.
The Westside Pirates return home this week after another big win as the Coal Valley Christian Chargers come to town. It's also homecoming, so let's see how many Westsiders we can get out to support the Pirates this week. This week, catch the action live with Richard Ward right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH and on mylocalradio.com, starting with the Preston Dental Care pregame show, all getting started at 6:45. It's Westside Pirate football Friday night right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
Tonight's pregame visit with the coach is brought to you by Rounds & Associates Insurance Services Incorporated, the local independent insurance agency offering you many different options for all of your insurance needs. Call for your competitive quote today at 208-852-20. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we've been in business since 1948. And while many of the faces may have changed, there's one thing that still stays the same: our personalized customer service. Our customers will always come first, whatever your needs. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we have many different insurance options and can find the right option for you and your needs. Call us today to find out more. 208-852-2500. 208-852-2500 or drop by the office, 85 South State Street.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Welcome back here to Pocatello and the Pit as the Preston Indians take on the Pocatello Thunder here for the first time here on the season, and get ready for an important conference matchup here tonight. You know, we went through the two games on Tuesday, We talked about on the air about the shortage because of illness and injury. But the girls, I thought, were pretty competitive along the way.
Oh, absolutely. I told them afterwards how impressed I was with them. I think something that I always have to remember, and I hope that everyone else remembers, these girls are making huge gains this season. A lot of them have never, ever played on a varsity court, which means they are super behind in a lot of plays. It's a very fast-paced game, and so to get to that level, to be able to play like that, it takes a lot of time and seeing the court and adjusting and things like that. And I felt like they did a really great job. Granted, like obviously you want to see wins at the end of the night. I know a lot of people do. But in my mind, the improvements and the fight that they had in them, that's huge. And they brought that. And so I was really impressed with them. And they were happy with the things that they did and they brought.
You know, I said it, I think it was during the post-game wrap-up that throughout the 6 sets that we played, I thought they were still very, very competitive.
Yeah, I was impressed with them, and I had told them about their match against Rigby. I've heard pretty much all season from lots of other coaches how strong Rigby's program was this year. And I had talked to another coach, and they said, well, they didn't even get above 14 when they played against Rigby. And, you know, we played 13, we got to 14 or right around that area, and then we had our like 17 or 19 last set. And I just thought, you guys should feel accomplished. Like other teams that are playing with their whole team couldn't even manage that. And you guys are just filling in holes and plugging away and filling in different roles for this match, and you did that. So I just feel like they're really coming out and they're doing whatever I'm asking of them, and I appreciate that.
So on the health and injury front, where do we stand tonight?
Well, we still do not have Lily or Kendall with us today, but we have Reese and Jillian who are trying out today. They did a full practice yesterday. We won't see them back in the middle tonight just because they're slowly getting back in it, and with the middle they have a lot of movement and things like that, and so I don't want to overdo it with them, but they'll be making appearances, both of them will, and so they'll just have different roles tonight, but they will contribute as much as they can.
Very good. I think you told me the other day that you saw Pocatello over the summer, but that's still not really completely indicative of how they may play tonight, being the first conference match for them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So we did see them over the summer at the Century tournament, and then we did see them at our Peg Peterson tournament, so earlier in this season, and we got to actually play them in our tournament there, and for us it went in our favor, and we actually played really, really well against them. There was no mind block of who it was, because sometimes I see that with our teams. They didn't have that. I honestly felt like maybe that was more of what Pocatello was dealing with, because I feel like some of their players could have performed better against us. So I'm excited to see tonight. I feel pretty confident about what we're bringing, even if we're still playing different roles. But I'm excited to see them compete with us tonight, because I think it's always a better match when you have competition out on the floor. And two, the girls understand this is a district match. This is an important match for them, and so they really want to come out and they want to make a statement for themselves.
Last thing I'm going to ask you is simply that, being that it is a district match or a conference match, whichever you want to call it, does that make the lights a little bit brighter, and hopefully the girls don't all of a sudden just kind of fall into a shell?
Yeah, no, I think they're on the up. They're really about this tonight. They're really ready, and I think too, just the fact that we've seen them those 2 times just within the last few months has really just helped them have some confidence in themselves. And so I feel like knowing that they feel like they can at least start confident and then figure it out as they go, and then figure out, are we going to keep fighting and push them, or are we going to fall back? Definitely hope it's not the latter, but I feel confident in saying that they're going to bring a fight tonight, and they're going to play hard because they want it.
Very good. Best of luck tonight against the Thunder.
Oh, thank you.
KACH.
When it comes to vehicle repairs, they can get very aggressive at getting the job done right at Motor Jungle in Preston. Motor Jungle takes the repair jobs other mechanics turn down. They work on any model or make a car or truck, yes, even the one you drive. So when your generator refuses to jam, when your carburetor just won't carb, and your pistons won't go up and down, don't get mad. Take it to Motor Jungle in Preston. They'll have your car purring like a kitten. Motor Jungle on the north end of State Street in Preston.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
No winner on Thursday in the KCH Money Magnet Contest. We'll get together again on Friday morning. You'll have one more chance to win this week. And during the 7 o'clock hour, the jackpot will be worth $135. Be listening for your chance to call in and win. It's the KCH Money Magnet Contest, and it's only right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Welcome back here to the pit in Pocatello as the Indians get ready to take on the Pocatello Thunder. It's the conference opener for both teams. And the question for the Indians is, how will they react, number one, and how will they play still a couple of players short? Remember, they would be up to 10 players tonight. Normally they dress about 13 or 14, but some of those players still on the mend from that flu bug that's gone through the locker room and a little bit of an injury bug going through the Preston Indians as well. So we invite you now to stay tuned. All the excitement of Preston Indian volleyball is coming up next.
KACH, my local radio.
We all have those times when we need to see someone due to oral pain or discomfort. That is when you need to see Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. When it comes to the health of your teeth, we should always strive for perfection and settle for excellence. Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care is the comfortable and professional general dentist that we all need from time to time. Contact Preston Dental Care today and make an appointment. Call 852-3700. That's 852-3700. Take the first step to healthier teeth and gums. Call Preston Dental Care, 208-852-3700.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
Proud member of the co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
It's time for Preston Lady Indian Volleyball. The Lady Indians take the floor as they look for another district title and another trip to the state playoffs. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new and used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. They have the parts that you need to keep your car running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region of Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Tonight's game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Welcome back here to the pit in Pocatello as the crowd recites the Pledge of Allegiance, and we are just about ready to meet the starting lineups here for the game here this evening. The first game of district play for the Preston Indians tonight as they'll take on the Pocatello Thunder here this evening. As we when you talk about the season and the way it lays out with this situation with only 3 teams playing in the same district with the Indians, there's 4 matches that matter the most. It's the 2 against Pocatello and the 2 against Century, and this is the first of those 4 matches here this evening coming up as the 2 teams square off here and at the pit in Pocatello, as they will meet later on in a couple of weeks back over in Preston. In fact, speaking of matches in Preston, as we mentioned in the pregame show, it's about 10 or 11 days from now. Century will be at the Preston gym a week from Tuesday for their first meeting of the year with the Preston Indians as well. So for Preston, as they try to get healthy, hopefully they'll have a good showing tonight here in the opener of the conference matches as they introduce the Pocatello Thunder. Small crowd here with us tonight. It's
Number 2, Taisley Salveson.
as they're going to go through and introduce the members of the Preston Indians and the Thunder here this evening. Gives us a chance to remind you that the pregame show, along with the first set of tonight's match, is brought to you by Preston Dental Care. We all have those times when we need professional care for our teeth. That's when you need to call someone like Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. Call today at 852-3700 or stop by the office at 135 South State Street in Preston. As Kalaska Haskell introduced to the folks here in Pocatello, I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's squeeze in a quick timeout. We'll come back and we'll have the first serve for tonight's first set. We'll do all that as we continue right after this.
KACA.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
No winner on Thursday in the KCH Money Magnet Contest. We'll get together again on Friday morning. You'll have one more chance to win this week. And during the 7 o'clock hour, the jackpot will be worth $135. Be listening for your chance to call in and win. It's the KCH Money Magnet Contest And it's only right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
So I'm a typical banking customer.
And I'm a nearby ATM.
And I'm taking $20 out of my account.
And I'll process that $20 and take back $4.
Why do machines designed to give us money end up taking it right back? Introducing Kasasa, the free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free Kasasa checking account near you, search Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NC.
Rounds & Associates Insurance Service is an independent insurance agency with Allstate, Travelers, Auto Owners, Safeco, Progressive, and Nationwide, just to name a few. Stop by the office for your competitive quote today. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call 208-852-2500. Rounds & Associates Insurance, supporting both the Westside Pirates and the Preston Indians on to victory. You've got this. Don't weaken. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call today, 208-852-2500. Well, just about ready to open up and play our first set of volleyball here this evening as the Indians get ready to take on the Pocatello Thunder. The Thunder, if you can't tell, their new moniker. It's hard to see on the floor, but it is a buffalo running through basically a dust cloud running toward you. They also have other logos that show the profile. So we're ready to play. Adri Sheely will serve first here for the Indians. Good serve, and it ends up being an ace as it's mishandled on the return, and Preston goes up in front 1-0. As you heard Carrasco Haskell mention during our pregame chat tonight, the Indians did see the Thunder not only over the summer but also in a tournament recently. As outside set, Sheely going to be able to return that, but it's into the net, and Drew Despain not able to get up high enough to be able to return that, and it's 1-1. So the serve comes over as it comes back over to Pocatello for the first time. Maya Ames will serve. As the first serve is handled deep by Salveson. In the middle set there, that's going to be too long, and it's Pocatello leading 2-1. Anyway, what Carrasco told me was that they saw Pocatello here recently, and we did very well against them. Of course, that was before the injury and sickness bug, too. Then you get this one over, does Despain, which she does. So a free ball here for the Thunder. Set in the middle. As Sheely's got that, she'll set it back near the net. Nice little tap over by Despain. Again, the set outside. Dug out again. Nice job by Salveson as the return is back over onto the Pocatello side. As the set that time partially deflected at the net as Despain got a hand on it. Also Clark was there because they deflected it. Sheely wasn't able to get there quite in time, and it's 3-1. 3-1 serve. It's an ace right dead in the corner. Nice serve by Ames as she's reeled off 4 points in a row now as she was able to plant one right in that deep right corner. Ames' next serve as Salveson bumps it skyward. Played back over. Nope, as Clark not quite able to steer it back over the net. And it's now 5-1 as Preston has given up 5 straight points. Good to have you with us here on this Thursday. I'll be back with you again on Saturday afternoon. We'll talk more about that as we go along. As a short set there for Preston, as Pocatello able to keep it alive and off the hands of Hobson and out of bounds. Another point for the Thunder. It's now 6-1. Need to break the serve here of Ames as she's reeled off several points in a row. As again, Preston maybe should have let that serve go. Looked like it might have been headed out of bounds, but Salveson played it anyway. And it's now 7-1. Here's the next serve. Hobson gets the set outside and a little mishit it, and she hit it into the net. Not sure if that was a little lower than what she expected it, but she had almost like she was handcuffed by it and really didn't get a good extension on it. So it's now 8-1 Pocatello. Need to go and get it as the return of serve was into the Preston bench, and that will be another ace served up by the Thunder That's their second ace here in the opening of the first set. 9 straight points for Pocatello. Make it 10 as there's another ace. So back-to-back aces served up by Maya Ames, the senior. And here's the next serve. Outside set again, Hobson tries to go down the line. Ames able to dig that out as they'll bump it back over, so a free ball here for the Indians. Outside set again for Hobson, partially blocked at the net, but it goes down anyway. Anna Campbell, the junior, got a hand on it, but it went down, and a point for the Indians. Hobson with her first kill of the night. And it'll be Drew Despain now to drop back and serve for Preston, just out of your camera view. As the return, they'll set this in the middle. And Shelley's got that. Outside set again to Hobson. She just went soft, tried to get it over the top of the block, and was mishandled by Pocatello. So another point for Preston, and it's now 10-3. Preston dug themselves a little bit of a hole, now trying to get out of it here in the first set, brought to you by Preston Dental Care, as the serve is going to be too long and out of bounds. So a service error for Despain, and it's 11-3 as Mattia Mangum comes into the game. A sophomore, very tall, lanky, comes in. She'll play the outside hitter spot. As the return here for the Indians, Clark bangs it over. Here's a free ball for Pocatello. That is Mangum. Her first attempt is dug out. Comes to Hobson, who can't get it over the net. So it's 12-3 here in the first set. As Preston's fell behind early, thanks to 10 points in a row, served up by Maya Ames, I should say. As it comes to Hobson, and she gets it over the net, but hits it out of bounds. 13-3. Preston trails by double digits again. Next serve is going to be too long. Big, hard jump serve put up there, as it was by McKinley Hill, but it was too strong and well out of bounds. So 13-4, Preston gets the serve back, and it'll be Chloe Hobson to serve here. Chloe's first serve is good, deep, as they go right down the line. Nice dig by Despain, but nobody was there to try to play it back. The outside hit by Mangum, as she'll pick up her first kill. We told you she was big and tall, and she hits the ball very hard. Outside set, Harris blocked at the net. Preston able to keep it up. Hobson has it deep middle off the top of the net, and Pocatello does a good job to keep it alive. Comes back to Shelley. She keeps it up. Outside set this time as it comes to Reese Winston, who sees her first action. One of those girls who was under the weather and didn't play on Tuesday. And Preston able to pick up the point after the ball was banged around a little bit on the Pocatello side, and it's 14-5. Serve is pretty good from the deep middle. Pocatello will have to return it as it comes to Hobson. She'll set it outside. Harris, it plays off the net cord and stays on the Pocatello, on the Preston side, and it's a 10-point Pocatello lead again at 15-5 here in the first set. First set of tonight's match brought to you by Preston Dental. Need to see a good dentist? Well, go see Dr. Iverson. At 135 South State Street, it is Preston Dental Care. Call 852-3700. Good serve at the net, battle for it, and it's going to be a point for Pocatello. As the battle for it at the net, they're going to say a violation on the Indians, and it's going to be 16-5. So here's the next serve put up by the Thunder, as Maya Ames serving again. Comes to Mangum. Preston able to keep this one alive. So they'll just have to bump it over. That's Swainston to get it back over onto their side. outside set as Sydney Webb into the first set, and Preston mishandles it. It'll be another point here for Pocatello, and it's 17-5. And we have a timeout called by the Indians as they trail by 12. We're in the first set. First set brought to you tonight by Preston Dental Care. We'll take a timeout. Back with more right after this.
KACA. It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
KACH.
Welcome back here to Pocatello. Dan Hubbard courtside. High up in the rafters here inside the pit. John Beverly back in studio, back in Preston. As it's the district opener for both Preston and Pocatello here tonight. 17-5, Pocatello leading here in the first set as Maya Ames will continue to serve. Outside it comes to Harris. That'll be dug out there by the Thunder. Back on the Preston side, Hobson from deep middle. That's again played well by the Thunder. Outside again it comes to Mangum as it'll be dug out there by Sheely for the Indians. Little cross-court try as Pocatello keeps it alive. Look out, they kind of bump into each other, as do a couple of Indians now as well, as Swainston gets it back over again for Preston. Outside set again comes to Mangum. Nice job by the Indians to keep it alive. Heck of a dig by Hobson, and then Drew DeSpain just kind of stuck her hand out and changed directions on it, and it got over the net. Point for the Indians. It's 17-6, and Preston will get the serve back as Taisley Salveson will serve. As the outside set from the left-hander Webb, as that will be a point for Pocatello, as Preston, I think, got into the net on the block. And it'll be 18-6. So the score 18-6. And of course we got somebody we don't have a number for here serving for Pocatello, and it's a service error anyway. I'm going to guess that was Brooklyn Haymore, a freshman who plays on the JV team. Either way, her serve was an error, and it's 18-7. As the set in the middle for Pocatello, blocked at the net by the Indians. Pokey able to keep it up. Outside set comes to Hobson. She goes down the line, and it's dug out over there on the line as Austin able to keep it up. Again, Preston able to keep it alive, back over onto the Thunder side of the net. The short little shot there as DeSpain tries to do the same thing. Set in the middle as the left-hander Zollinger able to just dink it over and pick up the point. (18-8). Preston trails by 10 again. As the serve is pretty good, dug out. Outside set comes back to McKinley Hill. Preston got a hand on it, but they couldn't chase it down. So the point for the Thunder makes it 19-8 as McKinley Hill gets her first kill of the evening. And it'll be Tori Gabbert here, the libero here to serve. As Shelby comes up to get it, and Preston mishandled the serve, and it's going to be 20-8. So Preston able to get back to about the 10-point down mark, but then Pocatello starts to flex their collective muscles again and get a lead back up to a dozen. As Zollinger at the net gets blocked, as Hill not only picks up the block but also gets the return and the putback for the point, and it's 21-8. And another timeout called here by the Preston Indians. 21-8, we're back with the remainder of set number one as we continue right after this.
KACA.
A higher level of precision and accuracy, that's what the new Naveo robotic assistance system at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and...
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
(21-8). Pocatello leads. Tori Garbett will continue to serve here with a big lead, as Pocatello just 4 points away from winning the first set here tonight. As the outside set comes to Hobson, and I'm going to say, nope, it was not dug out, it was short hopped. So Hobson has her second kill here of the first set. That makes it 21-9. Serve will come back over to the Indians as Adri Shelley will drop back and serve here again. Shelley's serve is dug out. They'll play it in the middle to the Thunder as the set comes to the Indians. Again, outside, Hobson can't get a lot on it. Played there, outside is again McKinley Hill. This one's going to be too long, and it's going to be 21-10 as Preston gets back-to-back points. Shelley serving again. Good serve, and it's in, just inside the back line. An ace for Shelley, and it's 21-11. Once again, Preston able to cut the lead back down to just about single digits. Can they get lower than that? They haven't been able to on the first couple of attempts so far here in set number one. Shelley's next serve, a little short, but it's hit into the net, as coming over was Maya Ames to try to play it but couldn't. And Preston gets under the 10-point mark as it's 21-12, a 9-point lead for the Thunder. In the middle, good set. As Seeley gets a hand on it but can't control it. That's a heck of an attempt by her though. And it's back to a 10-point lead again for the Thunder at 22-12. As Anna Campbell, the junior, will come back on here for the red-clad Thunder. And also Natalie Austin. She will come in as well. In fact, Austin will assume the serve. As her serve comes to Salveson outside. Hobson with the set. Nice diving return by Garbett to keep it alive for Pocatello. They steer it back over. It's a free ball for the Indians. Outside set. Hobson again down the line and in. As Chloe Hobson picks up her third kill here in set number one here tonight, brought to you by Preston Dental Care. As it will be Drew Despain to serve here again for the Indians. Good deep middle serve, as they'll just have to bump it over, so there's a free ball for the Indians. Set it in the middle this time, as it just sneaks over the top of the net on the kill by Kendall Donaldson. As that one doesn't make it over the top of the net, they're going to say it was touched by Preston, however. Blocked again at the net by Hobson. And this time the return goes out of bounds. Good play at the net by the Indians to keep the ball alive. Couple of blocks there, including one by Chloe Hobson. She's everywhere so far here tonight. Here's Despain's next serve. As in the middle, blocked at the net again by Preston. This time they'll get it back over as Hobson again. Hobson and Clark together at the net, making a fairly formidable combination here early in set number one. Serve again by Despain. Preston trailing 22-14. That's going to be well out of bounds and make it 22-15. All of a sudden the lead cut down to 7. Preston with a little momentum here at the latter stages of set one. Despain's serve will be into the net. That'll make it 23-15. As Pocatello 2 points away from the set, as Matea Mangum back into the game again. Mangum is one of 2 sophomores on the roster for the Thunder here tonight. As the serve, Shelley sets it outside. Clark can't really get up on it, so she just bumps it over. There's a free ball outside. Mangum comes down the line for the points. The Spain got hands on it to try to return it, to dig it out, but her dig attempt went out of bounds, and here's set point here for Pocatello, leading 24-15. And the serve, it will be an ace since it's off the hands of Palmer and goes out of bounds, and Pocatello will win set number 1, 25-15. So 3 aces in the first set for the Thunder. It kind of sure turns out being a good number for them as they beat Preston here in the opening set, 25-15. We'll take a timeout. Second set coming up right after this.
KACH.
Behind every project is a True Value. At Stokes Market and True Value in Preston, whether you need hardware, dog food, tools, batteries, plumbing supplies, paint, or cleaning products, you'll find them all. Plus a whole lot more at Stokes Market and True Value. With a large inventory, you'll find all the big name brands you trust and low prices every time you visit. So whether you're just starting or you're in the middle of a project, stop in today and visit our friendly, knowledgeable staff. Stokes Market and True Value, 217 South State.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State.
When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
West Motor Company.
No winner on Thursday in the KCH Money Magnet Contest. We'll get together again on Friday morning. You'll have one more chance to win this week. And during the 7 o'clock hour, the jackpot will be worth $135. Be listening for your chance to call in and win. It's the KCH Money Magnet Contest, and it's only right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Ready to start set number 2, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest after the Thunder win the first set 25-15. Preston with 2 aces and 2 service errors. Pocatello with 3 aces in the first set, and they had committed a pair of service aces as well. As we're moving the liberos back into position, so we are ready to go here in set number 2 as Pocatello will have the serve to start our second set here tonight. And just like in the first set, it'll be Maya Ames to lead off. Ames, who served 10 consecutive points early on in the first set, really took the steam away from the Indians early on. Outside, Hobson dug out in the back row by Garbett. Kept alive outside, blocked at the net and down. Hobson's got another block as coming over to make the play, as it was Kinzia Garza, another freshman getting some playing time tonight, was stuffed at the net, and it's 1-0 Preston. So Hobson with 4 kills and now 3 blocks so far here in the match. As Despain serves for the Indians, as they'll set this up for the opposite. Partially tipped in the net by the Indians as Hobson got her hand on another ball in the middle. Partially blocked there as well and out of bounds. Give the kill to Torianne Gentry for Pocatello, as Preston tried to dig it but couldn't get the ball back in bounds, and we're tied at 1. Here's McKinley Hill serving. Good boy, she's got a strong serve, as Preston able to play it and just does get it back over. Reese Swinston just kept that from being an ace, and Preston able to keep it alive. They'll set it outside. Hobson will just bang it over, which she does. Outside set, Mangum dug out in the back row as Swinston got her hands on it but couldn't get it in the court. 2-1. As Pocatello with the lead, and Hill will serve again here in the second set, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. That serve is going to be too long. That'll be an error and tie the set at 2. Tonight's match brought to you in part by Motor Jungle. Remember, they work on all types of vehicles. They even do the jobs that other mechanics don't want to do. Stop by and see them at 597 North State Street at the north end of the city of Preston. Good serve taken there by the Thunder, partially blocked at the net, as it was Gillian Bryce who got a hand on it, but the ball fell out of bounds. That'll be a point for Pocatello, and it's 3-2. Good to see Bryce back out on the floor now as well for the Indians, as she gets back out after her little bout of illness as well, as the serve is too long and out of bounds. And again, Preston will have the ball in the serve after another service error. Good serve by the Indians outside. They'll set it for Mangum, as Despain with the dig, able to keep it alive. Preston gets it back over. They'll set it outside again for Mangum. Actually, it was kind of between 2 players, and she couldn't get to it. So they bump it over. Ball back to the Indians, as Bryce ends up hitting it into the net. 4-3. Pocatello leads. As a couple of subs come in here for the Thunder, including Maya Ames, who will serve again here. I believe I said it was Ames who served to start the set. It was actually Natalie Austin who served, number 6. As that'll be another service error for Pocatello. That is their 3rd of the set already. They only had 2 the entire first set. So tied at 4. The serve will come back over to the Indians again here in set number 2. Tied at 4. As Gillian Bryce with the ace. I take it back, it was not Bryce. It was actually Taya Palmer with the ace on the good serve that she dropped inside the back line. Preston with a lead at 5-4. Next serve is pretty good, deep middle. They'll set it in the middle, as handled there by the Indians. As Hobson plays it back over, free ball here for the Thunder, who just give it right back to Preston again. Outside Harris, partially tipped, but it's going to find its way to the floor. Elizabeth Harris with her first kill. Good to have her back with us tonight. And Preston now with a 2-point lead at 6-4. Serve deep middle put up by the Indians, blocked at the net and down, as Toila Overfield with the kill, as Preston made the block at the net, but it was controlled there by the Thunder. And Pocatello will have the serve again, leading by a point at 6-5. Serve from Pocatello, handled by Hobson deep on the right side. Comes to Zollinger, who puts that in just inside the back line. Lucy Zollinger with her first kill makes it 7-5, and the serve will come back over to the Indians again. Reese Winston drops back to serve as that's handled in the back row. Outside set. This comes to Hill. Good dig there by Preston. Comes back to Hobson, and she just dinks it over just to keep it in play. And then partially blocks the ball at the net, keeps it alive, comes back to her. That's dug out in the back row. Good play there by the Thunder. As it comes back over to Preston again, as Seeley set in the middle, comes to Zollinger, but she was blocked at the net, but she tooled the block well when Preston has the point to make it 8-5. As Swinston will serve again. That'll be off the top of the net. That'll be a service error. Make it 8-6. Side out, ball back over to the Pocatello Thunder. As once again, it'll be Tori Garbett to serve. The libero here for Pocatello. Short serve. Preston has to come up and dive to try to make the play. Palmer able to dig the ball out but couldn't find the court, and it's 8-7. So Garbett serves up the ace, gets her team back to within a point. They go right back at Palmer again. However, the outside set comes to Hobson. They're able to keep it alive. It whoops, and very deep play comes back to the Indians, and they're able to return it back over onto the Thunder side of the net. Outside set again. Hill able to find the court, and we're tied at 8. McKinley Hill may be the hardest hitter on the team, as Matea Mangum hits it pretty good, but I think Hill hits it harder. As outside comes to Hobson, she goes short, been able to get the point. Preston goes back out in front again, 9-8. So the two teams now trading leads back and forth. Preston now leading by a point. Andrea Shelley with the serve, and the Thunder not able to return it as Preston goes up by 2 again at 10-8. We're in the second set here tonight. Pocatello leads 1-0. I have to laugh. They've changed the motif on everything here except for one thing. We'll tell you what that is here in a second, as Preston trying to return it, not able to. It's a heck of a play in the middle, as finding the soft spot in the middle of the Preston defense was Sydney Webb for the point. And it's 10-9. Preston leads by a point. The only thing I still see with the Indians on it is the scoreboard here. Or both scoreboards. They still say Indians and guests, so they haven't changed that quite yet. Hobson puts that away. Another kill for Chloe. Perfect outside set. Chloe puts it away. Preston back up by a deuce again at 11-9. So Drew Despain will serve again here for Preston. Off what was a very good rotation at the net for her, as ball comes back over onto the Preston side. Hobson will steer it back deep, give it back over to the Thunder. They'll set in the middle, and that's going to be on the line for a point. Nice play from deep. That's McKinley Hill again, as she was able to find the back line and put it right on that back line for a point. In fact, Hill will now drop back and serve here. Deep serve dug out by the Indians, as it is Bryce to get it back over for Preston. Comes back to Hill. She bangs it back over. They'll set it for Hobson, who again will play it back and forth. So just two teams just kind of playing the ball back and forth here for the next few minutes, as that's dug out in the back row by the Indians. But again, it's going to go out of bounds, and we're tied at 11-11. So even at 11s, and Hill will serve again. Shelley gets it back over. It's banged over by Hobson. Outside set on the opposite, kept alive again by the Indians at the net. Going up to get it was the freshman who came up for this match from the JV team for Pocatello, as that is off the antenna and a point for the Indians. So 12-11, Preston moves back into the lead. And that'll be a service error to give the point back. So even at 12 once again. Here's the serve put up by the Thunder. Preston has to go get it on the bad mishandle on the return of serve. They do get it back into the floor, and there's Mangum off the block and down. Good for the points. Mangum didn't have to hit it hard that time. She just was able to tool the block for the point, and it's 13-12. At the net, look out, that's right at the top of the net. Harris couldn't get it over, but Pocatello kept it alive, as Preston again will just bang it back over. Set opposite for Garza. She hits it too deep. Garza, the freshman up from the JV team, had the kill a moment ago, but hitting a mistake there. She hit it too long. We're tied at 13 again as the serve comes back over the Indians, and Abby Clark hits it into the net. Third service error for the Indians here in set number 2, as changes again for the Thunder, as Natalie Austin will come back in and she will serve here for Pocatello, as Austin's serve is going to be too deep. Service error gives the point back to the Indians. We're even at 14. 4 service errors here in the second set for Pocatello now as well. In the second set, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Find them at 17 South State Street in downtown Preston. As that'll be they're going to call that a push. Yes, indeed. So a push violation against Pocatello gives Preston a 1-point lead again at 15-14. Neither team is led by maybe a point or two throughout this set. Outside set comes to Mangum. She hits it right in the middle. To Spain there to handle that. As it comes to Hobson in the deep middle, she can't get it over the net, and then we're even at 15. I thought that they could have set that outside for Zollinger, I thought, but they decided to go deep back row for Hobson, who hit off the top of the net. So here's the serve again for Pocatello, as hitting it into the net on the service error there was Brooklyn Haymore, another freshman up from the JV squad for the match here today. As, again, Preston able to give the point right back again as Harris put it into the net on the serve. We're tied at 16. Excuse me. As Tori Garbett, the return of serve is bad. That'll be an ace, as the serve was deep middle, and Palmer couldn't quite make the return of serve like she needed to. 17-16, Preston trails by a point. We got our first time out here in set number 2. We'll be right back.
KACH.
Stop in and take advantage of the savings during the month of September at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest in Preston. Grab 2 12-ounce bottles of STP Fuel Injection Cleaner. Buy one, get one free. Get ready for winter and save $6 on 2 Rain-X Enhanced Performance Wiper Blades. And clean up your vision and save $3 with McGuire's 2-step Headlight Restoration Kit. Price is good through September 29th. Stop in and save today where you'll be treated like a friend at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, 17 South State Street in downtown.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Tonight's match also brought to you by Naylor Insurance. They have many options to serve you for your home, health, life, and auto through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State Street in Preston, or call them at 852-0810. That's 852-0810. Tori Garbett will continue with the serve here for the Thunder as they go right back at Palmer again. Comes over to Hobson, kept alive. Back as the Spain able to just chip it back over and to see if the Thunder can get it over, which they do. Free ball for the Indians. Set in the middle. Zollinger is going to go too deep, out of bounds. (18-16), 2-point lead for Pocatello, who won the first set, 25-15 tonight. As the set outside, Hobson can't really get a good swing at it, so she just bumped it to get it over. And now Pocatello has to do the same, give it back to the Indians on a free ball. Hobson again, able to have this one dug out. As again, Pocatello with it at the net and able to find an open spot. Swainston with a late break, couldn't get to it over in the right corner. 19-16. Torianne Gentry will pick up the kill from that middle blocker spot in the front row. Hobson off the hands of the blocks as that will fall out of bounds. That'll be another kill for Chloe. That's number 7 on the night for her. And Preston now back to within 2 points again at 19-17. Adri Shelley drops back and she will serve here as her serve goes into the net. So 20-17, back to a 3-point advantage again for the Thunder. As again, they rotate players in and out as Natalie Austin now will come back in and assume the serve here. She drops behind the service line. Austin goes deep, handled by Palmer as Preston gets it back over. And again, Pocatello outside as again, it's McKinley Hill. With that powerful right arm, picks up another point, and it's 21-17. 4-point lead for Pocatello, 4 points from winning the set. Austin with an ace. (22-17). Austin again kind of handcuffs Hobson, able to control it though and get it back. Good dig in the back row by Garbett, and we have a whistle and a point for the Indians who call a double hit. So 22-18. Preston fights back to within 4, but again, the scoreboard definitely an ally of the Thunder here late in the second set. As the set goes opposite, partially blocked at the net and down. As the kill outside again, that is McKinley Hill with her 5th kill of the match. Makes it 23-18, and now Hill will drop back and serve. Hill approaches the back line. Nice return by Swainston. As they'll set it opposite again, as that's going to be off the block. Give Garza the kill as he'd be able to tool the block, and it's set point here again for Pocatello. 24-18. As Hill serves, that'll be returned by the Indians, and it comes right back to Garza, who's just standing there at the net and puts it away undefensed as they'll win it. Whoops, hold on. They're going to say Garza was into the net, so it'll be a point for the Indians. So it's 24-19. Preston able to stay alive. Hobson will serve here. Garza kind of with the shot that was a little bit too easy, and she hit the net after putting the ball away. As Hobson's serve is too strong, it's a service error, and Preston will end up dropping the set anyway, 25-19. So the Thunder go up 2-0. Third set when we come back right after this.
KACA.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State.
When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
West Motor Company.
No winner on Thursday in the KCH Money Magnet Contest. We'll get together again on Friday morning. You'll have one more chance to win this week. And during the 7 o'clock hour, the jackpot will be worth $135. Be listening for your chance to call in and win. It's the KCH Money Magnet Contest, and it's only right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH.
At Preston Drug, we understand that everyone is busy and time is important. That's why we've implemented synchronization. We look at all the monthly prescriptions your family takes, and working with your doctor, we organize them so that you can pick them all up at one time each month. Synchronization with Preston Drug saves you time and money. Call Preston Drug today, and we'll get you into the synchronization system. It's free and it's simple. Preston Drug, 208-852-1563.
The Westside Pirates return home this week after another big win as the Coal Valley Christian Chargers come to town. It's also homecoming, so let's see how many Westsiders we can get out to support the Pirates this week. This week, catch the action live with Richard Ward right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH and on mylocalradio.com, starting with the Preston Dental Care pregame show, all getting started at 6:45. It's Westside Pirate football Friday night right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH. When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Don't forget the Preston Lady Indians back on the floor Saturday afternoon. They'll play a triangle match at Marsh Valley against the Eagles and against the Westside Pirates. First match for the Indians should come up around 12 or 12:30 Saturday afternoon, and then they'll play immediately after that as well. So more Preston volleyball coming up on Saturday. We'll move to the third set, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home in Preston, as the Indians will serve to start set number 3. They need to win this set. They're down 2-0 if they want to keep the match going. Adri Sheely will serve to open up the set number 3. Good serve. Returned well by the Thunder. Big hit outside, and guess who it is? It's McKinley Hill. So Hill, who has 7 kills, just like Chloe Hobson does, puts the Thunder up 1-0 here as it comes back to Hobson off a couple of hands, played deep. They'll get it back over as Hill able to bump it back into the safe area. Outside set, comes back to Hobson. Was behind her a little bit, so she just had to play it over. Hill, big serve, big return by Salveson. Outside again, Hill, partially blocked at the net, played by the Indians. Hobson, off a couple of hands at the net and down. Campbell was there. Also there trying for the block was Tori Gentry, but Hobson able to go just high enough to get it over the block and pick up the point. That's her 8th kill of the match. Timeout briefly here while Drew Despain kind of fixes up a shoe. Now she's ready to go, and she'll serve here at 1-1. As a serve, good deep serve, as that'll be bumped over in the middle, as Pocatello has to give a free ball to the Indians as the set goes opposite, and Bryce bumps it back over. As, again, a nice dig there by Despain on the kill attempt, as it comes back to Gillian Bryce again. Heck of a play by the Thunder to keep alive. Hobson outside, dug out by Garbett in the deep middle. Comes back to Hill, blocked and out of bounds. Point for the Thunder, kill number 8 for McKinley Hill, and they lead 2-1. And the junior Hill will now drop back and serve here for Pocatello, as her serve is off the hands of Salveson. Nope, not Salveson, it was Clark make it. Either way, it'll go as an ace, and it's 3-1. Pocatello with 3 aces in that second set. They have 6 now, make it 7 on the night with that one. Preston with a total of 8 aces so far on the evening. As they'll have to get this over as Hobson just plays it over. They'll set outside and they'll go short. Nothing they could do about it as Campbell came up there, because Preston's defense was backing off and Campbell went short and Preston couldn't return it. Shealy did her best to try to get a foot out there just to keep it alive and keep it up in the air, but that was not happening, as McKinley Hill with a service error hits it into the net. So 4-2, and Chloe Hobson serves here for the Indians. This is right at the top of the net. Nice job by Preston to get it over. Set in the middle for Pocatello, and that'll go out of bounds. In the middle, Tori Ann Gentry, I should say, able to put that away. And it goes up to 5-2 now, as the Thunder go up by 3 here in set number 3. They'll set it outside. It comes to Harris. And we got a whistle. And what do we have? We're going to have a point for the Indians as Anna Campbell into the net. That makes it 5-3 on the point for the Indians. Here's Abby Clark to serve. Good serve by Abby. And Mangum outside, dug out by Hobson in the back row. Comes back again. Bryce able to bump it over, but bumps it out of bounds. 3-point lead again for Pocatello as it goes to 6-3. As this will be Maya Ames coming back in to serve. Ames has been a tough player to get off serve, as she shows it right there again as she serves up an ace, unreturnable by Elizabeth Harris. So another ace for Pocatello, I should say, as Harris has this one, as Preston just have to give it back. So here's a free ball for the Thunder. Back set comes opposite, as dug out by the Indians. They'll keep it alive. Zollinger will bump it back over, so now it's a free ball for the Thunder. Again, it's the left-hander. Webb is dug out in the back row by Hobson. Back to Harris again. Has kept alive again as this was Hill to keep it alive. Back to Mangum off the block and out of bounds. (8-3) as Mejia Mangum now with 4 kills in the match. And Pocatello leading by 5 as they kind of back away from it and leave it. And Hobson, all she could do was just kind of stick an arm out, and it goes off her arm and out of bounds. That's another ace. That's 3 aces here in this set for Pocatello, and it gives them 9 overall in the match. Ames to serve again. Harris, as again Preston can't return it. Harris got a hand on it, and no one broke to the ball. Timeout on the floor, called by the Indians. Back-to-back aces again served up here by Pocatello, and they take a 10-3 lead here in set number 3, and Preston needs to win this set to stay alive. Back to Pocatello right after this.
KACH.
In the good old days, you did business with people who treated you well, had a firm handshake, and looked you in the eye. At West Motor here in Preston and Logan, that's the way we did it. Since then, we've grown and added technology, but we didn't leave the good stuff out. We still offer a free car wash when you're in for service. We offer quality Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford vehicles. We look you in the eye when we give you our no-charge lifetime powertrain warranty, and we finish every deal with a firm handshake. The good old days were good, and these days are good too. We know we've been here all along. Visit West Motor today.
West Motor Company.
KACH, mylocal.radio.
Tonight's match also brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, providing the best care in all of the Cache Valley. Franklin County Medical Center, 44 North 1st East in Preston. So Preston trails by 7 here in set number 3 tonight, as they need to break the serve of Maya Ames. Outside set, Harris can't get it over the net. It's 11-3. Ames to serve again. Remember, in the first set, she reeled off 10 straight points. Harris, they set it deep for Hobson. Chloe gets that over. Outside set, comes back to Mangum. Preston able to get it back up in the air. Hobson plays it over. They'll set it in the middle this time, as again it's back to Hobson again, as they just try to direct it back over onto the Pocatello side, which they do, as the left-hander Webb plays it off the block and down. 12-3. Seven straight points served up by Ames. As the set in the middle, Zollinger goes short to break the string. So Zollinger found the Pocatello defense just kind of backing up on the play, and she went short and soft to get the point. And Tavia Palmer will now serve for Preston. And it's on the back line. That's an ace. 12-5. Preston down by 7. They need to nibble into this lead here a little bit. Palmer serving again. And that one's going to be too long. 13-5. As the Thunder go back on top here in the third set. Brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. Remember, their compassionate staff will help you in your time of need. Call 852-0533 for Webb Funeral Home. Here's the serve. Palmer gets a hand on it. Despain has to hustle to come get it. And Harris able to get it over the net in the middle. Played there, but played out of bounds as Overfield hits it wide. Picks up a little bit of an error there. Point for the Indians to make it 13-6. And Harris will leave. Salveson will come in. And she will pick up the serve here for Preston. So Taisley Salveson. Her right hand and wrist taped up a little bit. The right-hander serve is pretty good. Dugout and return outside the set there, and it is in as McKinley Hill with another kill. She ripped that down the line, and I still contend that she hits the ball harder than anybody else on the Thunder squad. Serve comes to Palmer. They'll set it outside. Hobson partially blocked at the net. Garbutt able to dig it back. As it's outside, it comes to Webb. She'll get it back over. Preston again will set outside. As again, it's Hobson down. We have a battle of outside hitters here. Hobson and Hill both with 9 kills apiece. 14-7. Adri Sheely serving for the Indians. Good deep right corner serve as they just kind of direct it over. Seeley able to dive to keep it alive, comes back to Hobson. Can't do much with it, so she bumps it over. Outside set, look out. That comes back to Hill again. Off the block, Preston able to keep it alive and get it back over. At the net, battle for it once. Hobson able to kick it back high and kept alive again. That'll be 4 hits charged against the Indians. 15-7. When Hobson had to go into the net to play it, that got everything off of sequence and just really messed stuff up for the Indians. And they ended up taking too many hits to get it back over the net. So here's the serve by the Thunder. Seeley sets it in the middle. Clark, that's off the net. Another point for Pocatello. 16-7, and the lead at 9, the biggest lead here of set number 3 here for Pocatello, as they're trying to win over the Indians tonight in straight sets. Outside, Hobson. That's off the top of the net, and that's not going to make it over. That'll be 4 hits again charged against the Indians, who now trail by 10 here in the set. It's 17-7, and Carrasca Haskell again says, hold on, I need to talk to my team. So 17-7, Preston trailing here in set number 3, 2 sets to none, and trailing by 10 here in the set. As again, we'll take a timeout and be right back.
KACA.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State.
KACH. KACH.
Both teams back out on the floor, and the first serve is going to be another ace. As the serve goes in the deep right corner, Palmer couldn't get it back up, and it'll be an ace served up by Natalie Austin. So 18-7. Austin will continue to serve here for Pocatello. As that one looked like it might have been headed long, but Gillian Bryce tried to return it anyway, and it's another ace to make it 19-7. You know, one thing about athletics like this against a rival, they have short memories, as Preston had their way pretty much the last couple of years against Pocatello, and I'm sure the Thunder are hoping to certainly turn that around as a double hit called against the Indians to make it 20-7. They're going to take it easy on him? No way. They'll bury him just as good as they can. As the outside set comes to Hobson. That's, whoops, they're going to be out of bounds. At first they called it good, but then the linesman, the flagman, changed his mind. So it's 21-7. Preston trails by 14 here in set number 3. Brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. As Shelley bumps it over. That's going to go too long. It's 22-7. So even the other night, in the 6 sets played in Shelley with only 8 players dressed for the Indians, they never scored less than 10 points in a set. They're in danger of doing that here as it plays off the top of the net, kept alive by Pocatello. They get it back over. As the set in the middle is too long as Clark went up but couldn't get high enough on the ball, and it's 23-7. Pocatello 2 points away from a clean sweep in the 3 sets here tonight. Preston scored 15 points in the first set, 19 in the second set, but neither of them enough to win. And they have now, with that ball going out of bounds, they have 8 points here in set number 3. Despain will serve. And here comes the serve. Garbett has it deep. They'll set outside Hicks as Salveson got a hand on it. As it goes up, hits the basketball stanchion up in the ceiling, comes back down, and Despain not able to get underneath it, and it's match point here for Pocatello are they going to call this a do-over? Yes, they did. They called it a do-over, so it stays at 23-8. As there's a service error, so Preston ended up getting the point anyway. So 23-9. Preston 1 point to get the double figures here in the set, and Chloe Hobson will serve as Hobson hits it into the net. So 24-9, match point for Pocatello. And they got a whole truckload of them that Preston, if they have any designs on winning the third set, will have to win points in a row. Harris steers it on the court. It comes to Despain. As the set is back and short, Preston able to play that outside. It comes to Harris. Played off a couple of hands, kept alive by the Thunder. Outside again, Campbell partially blocked at the net and down. And Pocatello makes quick work of the Indians tonight as Preston scored only 9 points in the third set, and it'll be a clean sweep this evening for the Thunder as they win it 3-0 here tonight as Pocatello wins their opening game in conference play. And for the Indians, they just got to continue to try to get healthy, get players back from that sickness and injury bug that bit the locker room, and you get back in condition to get ready to play. So it's a clean sweep tonight for Pocatello. Stay tuned. The postgame show is next. Tonight's match has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meats and produce in town. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. Grounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. They have the parts that you need to keep your engine running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Rouse Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park region of Preston. And by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Now stay tuned for the postgame show, coming right up.
It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
The Westside Pirates return home this week after another big win as the Coal Valley Christian Chargers come to town. It's also homecoming, so let's see how many Westsiders we can get out to support the Pirates this week. This week, catch the action live with Richard Ward right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH and on MyLocalRadio.com. starting with the Preston Dental Care pregame show, all getting started at 6:45. It's Westside Pirate football Friday night right here on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH.
Having your prescriptions refilled has never been easier. You can refill 24/7, set reminders, save medications, and access your account from the new My Community Pharmacy mobile app offered by Preston Drug. It's simple to use and it's simple to get. Log on to PrestonDrug.com and enter your mobile number. We'll send you the app. It's as simple as that. There are some things in life that have been made easier through technology. This is one of them. The app offered by Preston Drug is a quick and easy way to refill medications and promote a healthy lifestyle. Visit PrestonDrug.com.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield.
This is the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at other games from around the area on the Ron Keller Tires scoreboard. Well, welcome back here to the pit in Pocatello as Preston trying to get healthy from the injuries and the illnesses that have gone through the team. And tonight, they kind of hung with it for the first two sets. But in the third set, the Pocatello Thunder smelled blood in the water, and they took off right after the Indians and didn't allow the Indians to reach 10 points in the set as they win set number 3 and the match here tonight. So Pocatello wins 3 sets to none, winning 25-15, 25-19, and then 25-9 in set number 3. No rest for the weary, unfortunately, for the Indians. They're right back again at it on Saturday with a triangle match that we'll tell you about coming up here in just a few minutes. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back. We'll take a look at some of the stats from tonight's match. The stat report brought to you by Naylor Insurance, and it's coming up right after this.
KACH.
Stop in and take advantage of the savings during the month of September at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest in Preston. Grab 2 12-ounce bottles of STP Fuel Injection Cleaner. Buy 1, get 1 free. Get ready for winter and save $6 on 2 Rain-X Enhanced Performance Wiper Blades. And clean up your vision and save $3 with McGuire's 2-step Headlight Restoration Kit. Price is good through September 29th. Stop in and save today where you'll be treated like a friend at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, 17 South State Street in downtown.
We are proud of what milk can do. It nourishes friendships and partnerships. It nourishes bodies and businesses. It nourishes nonprofits and schools. It nourishes families and faraway lands. As your local dairy producers, we are more than farmers. We are Dairy West.
We all have those times when we need to see someone due to oral pain or discomfort. That is when you need to see Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. When it comes to the health of your teeth, we should always strive for perfection and settle for excellence. Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care is the comfortable and professional general dentist that we all need from time to time. Contact Preston Dental Care today and make an appointment. Call 852-3700. That's 852-3700. Take the first step to healthier teeth and gums. Call Preston Dental Care, 208-852-30.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Well, we'll look at the stat sheet from the match here this evening as we gave you the scores as Pocatello wins it in straight sets, winning 25-9 in set number 3 here tonight. For the Thunder, you can look at a couple of people on the score sheet. Mahia Mangum, the big sophomore, boy, powerful right arm. She had 4 kills tonight, but McKinley Hill was the player that the Indians could not stop. She finished the match with 9 kills and a couple of blocks at the net, and she was a very powerful player tonight for the Thunder. It has been going all year pretty much for Preston. So goes Chloe Hobson. So go the Indians, unfortunately. Hobson did her best, 3 blocks, 9 kills again here tonight, leading the Indians in kills. But unfortunately, if it's not Hobson, the offense just isn't there. So unfortunately, Hobson can't be and do everything. But so the Indians come up short here, winning 3-0. Now that's our last time out. We'll come back, tell you what's on tap, and our players of the game, brought to you by Ralph's Construction, is coming up right after this.
KACH.
Ralph's Construction has been building quality homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston for years. Now they're breaking ground on Phase 3 and will have homes available again soon. However, now is the time to be planning exactly in the Phase 3 lots where you want to be and eventually call home. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Ralph's Construction can have a home ready for you before you know it. Remember, they have floor plans available, or they can build to suit a floor plan that you may desire. Ralph's Construction. Call today, 435-232-1837. Well, welcome back here, and time to talk about our players of the game. We mentioned them in the last segment, and certainly two players really put on a show tonight, McKinley Hill for Pocatello and Chloe Hobson for the Preston Indians. Both of them with 9 kills in the match and certainly leading their team, so they will share our Ralph's Construction Player of the Match or Player of the Game honors here this evening. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow, we have football action for you, as it'll be homecoming for Westside. They'll be playing the Coal Valley Christian Chargers. Pregame show starts tomorrow about 6:45 with Richard Ward before the kickoff of the game. And then the Preston Lady Indians right back at it again on Saturday. Well, sometime between 12 and 12:30, the Indians will play their first of 2 matches on the day from over at the Tri-Match at Marsh Valley against both the Marsh Valley Eagles and the girls team from Westside in action on Saturday as well. So until then, on Saturday, we'll talk to you from Marsh Valley coming up around noontime for the Triangle match. Until then, thanks to John Beverly back in the studio tonight, and thanks also to the executive producer of KACH Radio Sports, that is Val Cook. Until we speak again, I'm Dan Hubbard. Thanks for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your Thursday as Pocatello beats Preston in straight sets here tonight. Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.